Gotta wait for the countdown. Welcome everyone to the Real Whovians cast. I am your host Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Marty. What's up, Marty? What's up, Marty? Hello, Marty. Where did you go, Marty? Hello. Okay. Hello, Marty. Oh, his Wi-Fi dropped. All right. So everybody knows I did the cast on 73 yards. I was not happy at all. Pissed off. All right, Marty's coming in. Here we go.
There we go. I don't know why there's two of me now in this, but anyway.
I'm gonna remove the other one if I can.
Yeah. There we
go.
go.
It went away. Okay, so I know you fell asleep. I know Connor fell asleep. I know Louis fell asleep, and Scott all fell asleep when we were gonna go do a cast, and we did it with Philip Archer and my son Joe. So, what did you think of 73 yards?
Oh God, no.
What? Hello? Oh, he's having serious problems with his internet, I guess. Marty, what's going on, bro? Technical difficulties, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, I guess I'll talk while he's not here. I didn't like it. I thought I was gonna like it. They built it up like it was gonna be the greatest episode he's ever written, Russell T. Davis, and it wasn't because the last act fell apart. And that's what happens. Here we go. Are you back?
Yeah, I'm on my phone this time because my Wi-Fi is messing around, so this should be better.
All right, let me remove this this one.
Yeah,
or maybe not. I'll leave it there because I don't want it to kick you out. All right, so what did you think of it?
I thought it was a weird episode. I didn't. I think I need to watch it again. It's one of these ones that's really. I don't know. It's just I've just been thinking about it ever since I watched it the first time.
Remember how we were talking about it and we said that the reviews are in and people said that the first and second act were phenomenal and then they lost you. They rushed through it. They just a hodgepodge ending that ruined the whole entire thing. I felt the same way when I saw it. It was going in an excellent direction and then they just ruined it for me. The last act was absolutely made no sense that she could time travel, but she can't even walk. And spoilers. It's Ruby Sunday, the old woman. And then why is if this happens in the future? Why is there a fucking thing in the past on the mountain? Like I don't understand.
Part of me thinks, from what I've seen of like the behind the scenes stuff and everything, that we're gonna come back to that, or we're gonna revisit that setting again at some stage.
I hope so. We had some good stuff. We had Kate Stewart interaction with Ruby that never happened now. It's erased. I really enjoyed that.
I think that's gonna come back. But another thing, what someone pointed out, and I seen in a video, was if Shooty was taken out of time, if his doctor was taken out of time, and where was David Tennant's doctor?
Well, that's what the universal question is, right?
Where was he?
Correct.
Because surely, if Ruby met Kate, then surely Kate shouldn't have said, "Well, we are in contact with the doctor's previous incarnation. He works for us. I'll bring you to unit. You can talk to him."
Yeah, so that's the thing. Now we're always going to have a problem with, because if something happens with the doctor, we have a doctor.
Yeah.
14. So that's going to run into many problems, and I don't think he realizes that, Russell. So,
unless but it's always going to be the same excuse. It'll be like, well, 14's off. He's away doing something.
So that's the thing. 14 never regenerated. I mean, he just healed, but he's the doctor. 2.
In his own TARDIS, he's off doing something else. He's off.
But they're both the
I thought it was a
Doctor, so
weird.
like that's just.
Yeah,
I just
that's
think
it.
they ruined it. I don't like any. I'm not. Look, every other episode worked like Turn Left because it was the Trickster Brigade that tried to screw with Donna Noble and she defeated it, right? But this never happened. Anything. So it erases the whole episode, the end.
Yeah.
So then it's pointless. That's why I didn't even have an introductory beginning with the title sequence and everything, because the episode never happened. It was wiped.
I know the guy who played the Prime Minister. He has sort of hinted that he's not done with that role, because he put up a picture and was like, "Is this the last we see of him?"
No, because here's the thing, right? If you thought that the whole object of the episode was her stopping him, it wasn't, because she erased the timeline where he still comes into power.
Yeah.
The Doctor knows of him, but the Doctor makes it like some other reason stopped him from going full-fledged nukes, not in Ruby Sunday or anybody else. So she wound up stopping him, but then she erased herself from stopping him, which makes no sense. It's a paradox. Yeah. It's a complete paradox, and I don't like it. I gave it a failing grade because I'm like, you know what? Something went wrong when he wrote this episode that stopped him from writing the episode, and then when he went back to it, he didn't know how to finish it. He ruined it.
I see. He did say in the previews that that there's. Do you remember those? Remember that fairy circle that he steps on, and there was lots of scrolls and stuff. And he said that those scrolls are going to be basically, we're going to come back to those down the line. They are going to make sense. Yeah, he did say. Yeah, he basically said RTD and I think he said in Doctor Who magazine and in interviews that the whole point of the episode is to make you think. We will. He didn't outright say it, but he did imply that look, this is going to make sense further down the line. This episode.
All right, but you know what? Here's another thing that's telling, right? So he vanishes from time, but David Tennant doesn't. So what does that say? That David Tennant's the real Doctor and he's not?
Yeah.
That right there. That right there is like, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Or maybe the two of them vanished. We don't know.
No, I don't think they did vanish. I think that the 14 is the one that's saving the Earth, while 15's missing in action.
Yeah.
And because he's not going to stop being the Doctor.
Yeah.
Don't forget, like, this is what I don't understand, and I don't know if Russell has watched every single episode of the Doctor Who since he left, but the Doctor had a vacation for 21 fucking years or whatever with River Song. Like, even Missy commented about it, that he was enjoying married life. Yeah. And the Daleks saw that, and nobody bothered him because they're like, well, if he's out of the way, we can do whatever the fuck we want, right? So she was saying how all his villains were like the Daleks were watching him, and they said, "Oh, fucking good, let him fucking be happy, so we could do our shit." Because literally all that stuff fell apart when even Jodie, like all these alien races became a group and they took over all these different star systems, while she was like, as the 12th Doctor enjoying time with River. Yeah. So like he had a break, he had a rest. Like, he had a long rest. Like, you didn't need to be like, let me heal up and shit. It's ridiculous.
I thought it looked beautiful. It was well shot.
It did.
Yeah.
But don't get me wrong. I watched it and I'm like, this is excellent. But if you ruin the third act for anything, even a movie, right?
Yeah.
The whole thing, to me, in my opinion, turns to shit. Like, if you have a shitty ending, then the whole thing sucks. It isn't. It's all connected. So if he fucks up the ending, then I'm not going to be happy with the episode. And I felt that this was not his best work. This was terrible. Honest to God. And that makes me pissed off that he makes like this is the greatest thing he's ever written. It was shit. Because he ruined the last act.
I think I don't know. I haven't really got a formed opinion on it yet. I think if he is true to his word and he says that this is going to make sense down the line, I'm willing to wait and see how it connects before I make a
It's
judgment.
gonna make sense because she's a god. That's why. But it's not gonna make sense any other way. I mean, like that's the whole point. Is like the woman. She's like she was 90. She can't even walk, but yet she can time travel. It doesn't make any sense. And then she has powers to control every person on the face of the earth. To do like Unit's been trained with psychic and all these things, and she can defeat Unit like in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible. Bro, the episode was terrible. And I'm not looking forward to this one either. This one looks like shit. Dot Bubble. Yeah. Bro, I don't think it's going to work. This next episode.
I don't know. I'll see. We'll see.
Bro, we need something monumental, like high, from this defeat of an episode. It defeated me. Because I was all motivated. I'm all Doctor Who all the way gun ho, and then I saw this episode. I'm like, wow, this episode fucking sucks, and Space Baby sucks. So now you got 2 shits and 2 good. Like I'm like, this is not good. This is not good for Doctor Who.
I noticed the ratings came out for last night's episode,
and it was better.
Yeah, they were the highest since the first episode.
Wow, but that's not a complete picture anyway until we get the 30-day one because like every other ratings, even on network TV, they usually wait for like so many episodes in, and then when sometimes they wait for the entire season episode, and they're not going to have an accurate reading until it's 30 days after Doctor's final episode airs. So again, it's going to be a lot higher. It's going to be a lot higher because it's making money every day. It's not just. It doesn't just make money for the premiere and then that's it. So,
yeah.
Doctor, I spoke to my source who works in the BBC, and the other day, and I said I pretty much know what's happening, but I just want your opinion. And he basically told me flat out that Doctor Who is secure. All these stuff about Disney Plus can't, it's all nonsense. Nobody's going to go against Russell, and it's not even anywhere near that where Doctor's in trouble. It's doing well. So, and season 3 is everything's confirmed, everything's set. So, like he was telling me flat out, like he's always been a great source telling me stuff. So, I would tell you if something was wrong, but right now everything's fine. So I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
So,
I'm just sort of. I'm still. I really do need to rewatch the episode before I can sort of.
I'm gonna watch it again too. That's the whole point. Is I'm gonna watch it. You're gonna watch it. Maybe today, maybe not, and then we'll regroup during the week.
Yeah, because it's. I haven't.
It's hard for you to give an opinion if you're not really sure what the hell your opinion is. I know it.
Well, that's it. It's one of these ones where it's like,
I always rewatch them, but it's just multiple times. But
because I always watch it first time for. The enjoyability for it, and then the second time.
I mean, The Devil's Court, I must have watched it like 7 times already. And I love the shit out of that episode no matter what. So, all right, listen, we're going to go because I have to do something. But when you do see it, again, let me know. Because I got to do a cast with Scott later. He saw it. And then I did a cast with Connor and Louie. So, but I have other people want to talk about the episode. So, I'm not going to press you for rating it because you're not sure what you want to do with it. So we'll come back later or tomorrow or whatever. So thank you, Marty.
Sweet. Thanks.
Take care. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.